Hello there. Welcome to another episode of Chat and Chew. My name is Gigi Naval, faculty member at Loma Linda University and registered dietitian. I am so excited today because I have 4 amazing students who are going to show you how to make an amazing breakfast for the holidays and to make things lighter and healthier. And their episode today is called Home for the Holidays. However, before we begin, I would love for you to get to know them. So to my right, I would like to introduce to you Charlotte Vance. Hello, Charlotte.
Hi.
Hi, please tell us where you are from.
Okay, so I'm from Southern California, Glendora to be specific.
Okay, wonderful. And what was the turning point in your life that made you decide, okay, nutrition and dietetics is what I want to do. I want to become a registered dietitian.
So I've been an athlete my entire life, and I always knew that I wanted to do something in the medical field, and I kind of bounced back and forth between a doctor, a dentist, things like that. And my junior year of college, I actually came upon a professor who was studying to be a dietitian.
Oh.
And I looked up to her, so I kind of did my research and took that under my wing and said it would be a perfect fit. It could incorporate my sports background and also my love for helping other people.
That's a perfect combination. Awesome. I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next we have, should I say your real name, Anastasia?
You can call me
Stacy. This is Stacy Salas, and she is already a registered dietitian. The other students are RDs to be. They will become dietitians soon. So Stacy, where are you from?
I'm from Redlands, California, so not too far.
Not too far. And why did you choose Loma Linda University as your choice of institution to complete your dream of becoming a registered dietitian?
Well, not only did I choose Loma Linda University because it's a coordinated program, so it allowed me to get my bachelor's of science while doing my master's of science.
That's right.
But most importantly, I chose it because it is a Christian environment, and I knew I wanted to complete my schooling somewhere where I could strengthen my relationship with God while receiving an education.
I love that too. Thank you so much. And on my left, we have Katie Tate. Hi, Katie.
Hi.
Hi, please tell us where you are from.
I'm from Akron, Ohio, kind of a far away from here.
Yeah, that's a long ways away. And so, after you have achieved your RD credentials, what is your ultimate dream job when all is said and done?
My dream job would be to tie my counseling background from my undergrad in with my science nutrition background from my master's and work with eating disorders, doing counseling, possibly owning my own business.
Ah, wonderful.
And then doing that, so.
Great, wonderful. And last but not least, we have Kelsey Surgison. Hello, Kelsey.
Hello.
Where are you from?
Laverne, California, so not too far
Hey.
from here.
Yeah, wonderful. So once you have your RD, what is your objective or goals or even message that you want to share with people?
My goal is to work with professional athletes, and my objectives with that would be just to optimize their athletic performance through nutrition, of course, as well as strength training and cardiovascular training.
Wonderful. All right, sit back and enjoy their episode of Home for the Holidays.
Merry Christmas, everyone! Are you guys ready to get cooking? Today we're going to show you how to make a healthy and delicious Christmas morning breakfast.
What better way to start a cold Christmas morning off with some warm peppermint cocoa? This is a quick and easy recipe to make with family and friends, and the kids will love it. So let's start off right here. We're going to start with pouring 32 ounces of low-fat milk.
Oh, you make it with milk? I usually make mine with water.
Oh yeah,
That's
it tastes great.
Oh, that's good to know.
And next we will add in 6 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder and 6 tablespoons of sugar. So I already have this pre-mixed right here just to kind of speed things up. So go ahead and mix it in. Now, the benefits of low-fat milk is it's essential in nutrients such as calcium, vitamin D, and protein. This promotes strong bone health, which we absolutely need. And the cocoa has great antioxidant properties, contains enzymes known to decrease depression, and contains polyphenols, which helps decrease high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease.
Hey Kelsey, if I wanted to, could I use non-fat milk or whole milk or another type, or should I only use low fat?
Oh, you could use both, anything you want, or you can even take a non-dairy source such as,
Oh yeah, soy and almond milk, huh?
yeah, absolutely.
That would be good.
So we're gonna keep this on here for about a minute until the ingredients dissolve.
It looks like it's warm and bubbly. A perfect
I know,
thing
can
we
you
need this
smell
morning.
that? Oh, it
I
smells
can smell it. It smells
awesome.
so good.
You know chocolate is my favorite.
Yeah, Charlotte's like, she has a
loves
problem with chocolate.
It's true.
So we're just gonna.
If Charlotte likes it, everyone will love it.
Charlotte's gonna drink it all.
Hey.
So we're almost ready.
Now I've never added a candy cane to it. Is that gonna give it a strong peppermint flavor?
Yes, it will. And actually, when we're done, we're gonna sprinkle some crushed up candy canes on there.
Oh yeah.
Please tell me you're using whipped cream too.
Oh yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
good. It's not hot chocolate without whipped cream.
Right. I'll let you. I'll let you spray that on yourself. The kids will love that. Okay.
And especially they'll love sprinkling the peppermints on top too. It makes for a wonderful Christmas treat.
I know the kids I hang out with take any chance they get to have extra candy in their meals.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That looks delicious.
Can I help you?
Sure. We're gonna go ahead and pour this into 4 glasses. And if you have Christmas mugs at home, let's make it even cuter.
So
But I
how long-
love this clear. I love the clear mugs. It's
Yeah,
just
so then you can
cute.
see
You
the candy
it.
cane.
So cute.
Not only does it smell good, it's gonna taste good and it's super festive.
This is such a good idea.
Stacy, if you pass me the whipped cream, I'll put it on Katie and ours first.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay. Here you go.
Okay, so this is almost ready.
Looks ready. It's boiling.
Yeah.
Want to help me out, Stace?
Yeah. Got it? Oops.
That's okay. It happens.
It happens. It definitely happens.
Go ahead and set that right there.
Okay. Maybe take the spoon out. I guess Charlotte's not gonna get any.
I get Charlotte.
Here. Do you want me to help you pour it?
Sure.
Okay, let's set this down. Let's just take the spoon out. Maybe that's just. You know what? There's just no way to do it. There's just no way.
You guys need to go to pouring class.
Here we go. So I'll let you do your whipped cream.
Kelsey started off the cooking show with a mess.
Sorry, guys, it happens in the kitchen.
You know what? Leave it to Kel.
And you know what? Some of my best
There you
Christmas
go.
memories are attempting to make fun meals with my family and friends at home. And you know what? Sometimes they come out great, sometimes they come out a little messy.
Yeah.
It's okay.
This might be one of those times. Okay? So let's just go with that.
I don't know about
How
you, but I'm
about-
always messy, so there's none of the clean times.
Well, here's a story for you. One time my sister and I made a gingerbread house. We woke up in the morning, couldn't find it. Realized we're like asking my dad. We thought he might have thrown it away or something. My dog ended up eating it. So
The whole thing?
yes, the whole thing.
That's awesome.
So
Okay, guys, now I got the pour. Look at the pour. Here you go.
Oh, it took a
Charlotte,
little
this one's for you.
practice.
This one's for Charlotte.
Just a little practice.
the full one.
Here, I'll trade you.
I'll switch you.
Oh, really? I get the full one?
Yep.
And then we have the crushed peppermint right here. Go ahead and sprinkle that on.
Ooh,
This is fun for the
thank
kids.
you. Oh my goodness.
Pass that
Look how
along.
pretty
Yeah.
this looks. Is this not gorgeous? Wow. At least something
There you
came
go.
out
I'll give
pretty
you a
out of this
little
mess.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Load it up.
Just stick this on the side.
Okay.
Let's try it.
Let's
shall
try
we?
it.
Cheers, ladies.
Nice and warm.
Good morning.
Christmas,
Merry
guys.
Christmas.
Do I have any on my face?
Seriously?
That's pretty good.
That's delicious.
that is
That is
so good,
delicious.
and you can really
Thanks,
taste the
Kelsey.
peppermint too.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Okay, now since we have our drink in order, we're gonna go ahead and start the meal off with some healthy protein. Protein is excellent because it keeps you full and satiated until that big dinner comes around where you can eat your turkey. So what I have for you is Christmas eggs. So we thought it'd be fun to kind of play on the red and green theme of Christmas. So I have some red bell peppers here, and I have some green spinach. Makes for perfect holiday colors. So I've already started to get this pan heated so that the oil will sizzle nice and well. And I'm gonna go ahead and toss this. And I'm gonna turn this up real quick. We really want the peppers to get a nice like caramelization on them, and you want the spinach to actually start to wilt. And then that's gonna give it that nice extra flavor that we need for our omelet.
Those look so good.
So these are red peppers, and they're actually rich in lots of vitamins and minerals, such as vitamin E, B6, A, and C, which is good for our immune health, our eyes, our skin, everything like that. And by adding these into our omelet and our eggs, and we sneak in lots of vegetables, which, you know, the kids might not notice because it's the colors, and you can trick them into eating a little bit more nutrients than they might otherwise. And here I've just added about 3/4 of a cup of spinach, so it's pretty much a handful if you can kind of measure it out. And what I just did is take a leaf off the stem and just tear it. There's no need to be super precise. It's all gonna come out in the same place anyways. So here we see it starting to sizzle, and it's getting that good heat on it, which is what we need. You just want to make sure it keeps stirred around so it doesn't burn. And spinach is another green that's really rich in vitamins and minerals. It's actually got iron too, which is a non-meat source for those people who may need a little bit more iron in our diets.
That's me.
So I'm gonna keep these going.
Ooh, that looks good.
It smells good too. I can
The
start to
colors.
smell the pepper.
And I love the red and green together too.
I
Yeah.
know, it's so perfect for our Christmas theme. You thought of that, huh, Shar?
I did. Okay, so while these are kind of cooking down, I'm gonna start to whisk our eggs. And here I have 4 eggs, yolk included, because we all need a little bit of healthy fats sometimes. And I'm just gonna whisk these together. I'm gonna try not to make a mess, but there's no guarantees.
As you can see, we're a messy group, right?
So here I'm just whisking them together, and then I'm actually gonna give you a little bit of a trick today. Here I just have 2 tablespoons of plain water, and adding water to the eggs actually helps to turn it into steam, which makes the eggs tender and fluffy when they cook. So it's just kind of a little
I didn't
hint
know
for
that,
you
Charlotte.
I
guys.
didn't know that either.
I know, I just found it out myself. So eggs are actually a good breakfast food because they're high in choline, which can help brain function. And we know that whether we go to school or work or throughout the day, that we're using our brain all day long, and so it can't hurt to have a little bit of extra of that. So the spinach is really starting to wilt down, and the peppers are getting warm, and everything is looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down a little bit.
I got it for
Thanks, Stace. Okay, so my eggs are all whisked, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this directly into the middle and let it spread out to the edges of the pan. And you hear it start to quiet down a little bit.
I
Perfect.
can take that for you, Charlotte.
Good, it's looking great. So what the eggs have done is spread out over the rest of the pan, and they've actually soaked up and intermixed the vegetables directly into them. So it's kind of made like an omelet. You can turn this into a scramble. You can do it any way you'd like. So today, we're gonna try and just kind of mix it up a little bit. And the way I usually attempt to make an omelet, however, it can turn into scrambled eggs real quickly if it doesn't come out the way I want to. So be prepared, hang with me.
We go with the flow around here.
So basically what you do is you want to kind of lift up the edges, and having a good nonstick pan will really help with this. You kind of lift up the edges and take the parts of the raw egg that haven't cooked yet and just kind of swoosh them around to the outside, tilting the pan so that they reach a heat surface that will cook.
You know what? I love nonstick pans. They make a world of a difference when cooking.
They do.
Especially omelets.
I know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So this is just continuing to cook here, and it's doing a really good job at kind of solidifying the corners. Katie, do you mind grabbing me a plate while you're hanging out with me?
Of course.
Do you want some salt too? I love salt in my eggs.
Of course. I was gonna add some finishing touches, but adding it in the cooking
Okay.
is even better.
Okay.
Toss it in, Stace.
Okay, well, if it's a Stacy salt toss, it might be a little bit more. I have low blood pressure, so it's okay.
Okay, so the edges are actually cooking up, and there's less and less raw egg in the middle. So that's actually your indication that things are starting to get cooked, and we're getting close to being able to plate it. So I'm just gonna continue to spin this around. Again, this is such a great way to add vegetables into your diet, even in breakfast. I think a lot of times people don't really think of breakfast as a vegetable type dish. You know, you have a lot of fruits, a lot of juices, things like that. But hey, vegetables need their time in the spotlight too.
And I think the great thing about adding the spinach in is that it's a great way for kids to not really know that they're getting that much spinach, because it shrivels up, so you don't realize. You can even, as you're cooking, add some more in, and you can't even
Yeah, you can't even
recognize
taste
that you're
it.
eating that much.
Right,
No.
and a cup of spinach is a pretty good serving. That'll give you lots of fiber and keep you full
looks
throughout
so
the rest of the
good.
day.
That looks
It smells
yummy.
really good. It's making me hungry.
Me too.
Me too. It's perfect with our peppermint cocoa.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, because this makes 2 servings, I'm actually going to split this in half so we can start to turn it.
So you're putting us on a Christmas diet already. It is
Basically.
Christmas morning, you know.
I know you're going to eat lots of turkey later like I am. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna flip this over and get some caramelization on the eggs. We're making kind of mini omelets. Oh, look at that lovely brown color. I
Yum.
love my eggs like that. With a little bit of color on the bottom.
Really good.
They're tender, they're light and fluffy. They look delicious. I hope you guys can see these colors. All right, so a couple more minutes and I think these will be good to go. All
I think
right.
it looks done.
I think you're right. If you
Here
want
you
to
go.
toss the plate over,
Here you
I'm going to
go.
scoop up a pile of eggs. Look at that. They're steaming.
Beautiful.
They're beautiful.
Looks
And then you know what?
Amazing.
They really look fluffy too. I think that water made a difference.
Yeah, it did.
I think so. I just started using that as a secret trick and I've noticed a difference.
I
Look
have
at those
never made eggs
Christmas
before.
colors.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Hey, thanks, Shar, but I think it's time for some complex carbohydrates. So I'm gonna make my whole wheat French toast. I'm just gonna grab a pan 1 second. Let's see, which pan do I use? Okay, is the oven still on, Charlotte?
It is. Let me check it.
Perfect. You wanna take this in the back? Thanks. So I'm just gonna, so I'm making whole wheat French toast. I'm making a little bit of a healthier version. So I'm just gonna spray some Pam on the pan just to get things heated up while I mix everything. Now, it says use butter, but I'm just gonna take the lower calorie version since I know we got a lot of other food coming along today. So I'm gonna start off by mixing 2 egg whites in 1 egg. I did 2 egg whites instead of the 3 eggs because it's a little bit lower calorie option. So we're just watching our figures over here. And then I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of almond and coconut milk. So instead of using low-fat milk, I went for the non-dairy source because, you know, I'm a little bit lactose intolerant, so I like using non-dairy. And it's lower calorie, only 35 calories for a cup, so.
I like the
another
flavor
option.
too.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm putting everyone on a diet. And then I have a little bit of vanilla extract that I'm gonna add in. It gives a really nice warm flavor to it. And then a pinch of salt, of course, you know me. And then this recipe actually doesn't call for cinnamon, but I'm gonna add it because cinnamon is my favorite. And I love cinnamon because it has so many health benefits. It's a great antioxidant source and it can help improve insulin sensitivity. And you know what, I was reading last night about it too, that it can even improve bad breath. So, you know, who knows?
So who didn't brush their teeth this morning?
So I know one of you guys was, you know, a little lazy this morning. So hey, just in case
morning.
Uncle Bob didn't, you know, brush his teeth, I got him covered, okay? So I'm just gonna whisk this mixture together. It's really easy and quick. So
That looks delicious already.
just
Smells good
Yeah, it
too.
does.
whisking it a little bit. Yeah, it smells really Christmassy and spicy and warm.
I think there's something about cinnamon that just reminds me of the holidays. Anytime
yeah.
I smell it, it could be the middle of summer and I'm like, is it Christmas time?
Okay, a little inside secret. My family, my nickname is Cinny because I use so much cinnamon on everything. You give me anything and I'll put cinnamon on it, okay? So, you know,
To each their own.
gotta make fun of myself a little bit, I guess. Okay, so that looks pretty mixed, well mixed. So what I'm gonna use is I actually, instead of whole wheat bread, I actually went for sprouted bread. I use sprouted because it allows the kernels to sprout before it's baked. So this leads to a better bioavailability of certain nutrients, and it says, and it usually has higher amino acid content in this bread. And also, obviously, wheat breads are a great source of fiber, B vitamins, vitamin E, so it's just an all-around great product. But so I'm just gonna dip it both sides into the egg mixture, so kind of just really layer it in and let it soak it in, because this is what's gonna give it the great flavor and really make it
The dipping is my little cousin's favorite part.
really. Oh, I love it too.
You know, when we make it at home, we always dip it in a plate, but I'm noticing here that dipping it in a bowl is
look,
way
you can
better
just,
because you can soak it.
Yeah, you can just let it soak, and you can just rub it around, whatever you want.
Girl, you're turning off your oven.
Oh no! I still hear a sizzle. So. And you know what's nice about doing it in a bowl is that you don't necessarily have to flip it. You can just let it soak in. So you can kind of forget about it, go do something else, and it's still gonna be okay. French toast is a great dish because you know what? You can't really mess it up. But you know what? I might mess it up, so let's just wait.
I don't know. We saw us with the hot chocolate. We can mess
That
up
got a
lots.
little messy, but that's okay.
Wipe off my hands and get my spatula.
Oh,
Thanks,
that looks
Kels.
so good.
Now, I actually made enough eggs and I made enough mix for about 8 slices, but today, just to make it quick and just to show you, I'm just gonna make 2. So,
Hey, Stace, can I get you a plate for that?
yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, Shar. So you let it sit for about like 2 minutes on each side, but this pan looks pretty hot, so it's not like pancakes. You can flip it as many times as you would like. So we can go ahead and see how it's looking on this side.
You know what I think would be good? Putting some of Kelsey's leftover whipped cream on it.
Ooh, yeah.
No, Charlotte, we are making healthy. We actually have berries to put on top of it, okay?
Okay,
We'll save the
fine.
whipped cream for the drink.
I mean, it's still sweet, so I guess that counts.
I feel like the mean one over here. Okay,
looks
so
good.
that looks good. That side looked good. I can wait for it to be a little bit more brown. I'm gonna give this one an extra minute or so just because I started it a little bit later.
Oh, that smells amazing.
You know, I've never thought of using sprouted bread. I've always just thought of whole wheat, but that looks like it's a really good option. I can see the seeds in it,
You know,
so you
yeah.
can tell that you're getting that good fiber
You know what?
and those good
And
nutrients.
honestly, it makes such a difference. Like, I don't get hungry as fast when I eat this bread compared to regular whole wheat bread. Because sometimes the whole wheat bread, they actually, you know, kind of trick you. They add caramel flavoring and color instead of actually using the whole wheat bread. So you have to look at the ingredient list and look at the first 3 ingredients on the bread package. And that's how you can tell if you're getting good whole wheat bread. And if you're too lazy, just buy a sprouted one and you don't have to do that.
Maybe I should start checking. You know I'm hungry all the time.
So this looks about done. So I'm just gonna lay it on the plate.
Oh, that looks good. Nice and steamy. I can smell the cinnamon.
And then what I did is that I actually used frozen berries instead of fresh berries because, you know, sometimes berries go out of season or they go bad too fast. So I just microwave some frozen berries. That way they create like a sauce-like. And I'm just gonna lay these on top.
Oh, those look really
Yum.
This
good.
is my favorite. And then I'm gonna use regular syrup. I gotta be a little bad somewhere, right? But I did bring my agave nectar just in case.
Oh,
so.
agave is a great alternative.
so-
That's what I use.
But for Charlotte's sake, we'll just sprinkle a little bit, not
Thank you.
too much, since
Just
it is
for
Christmas
me.
morning. And there we go. There we have it.
Yum.
Oh my gosh, that looks
that
beautiful,
looks
Stace.
delicious.
Thank you.
Again with the colors, you know, the more colors we have on our plates, the more vitamins
Yes,
and minerals
love
and
it.
antioxidants. So every chance that we can, if we can bring at least a fruit or a vegetable to it somehow, that's a great opportunity to sneak in some extra vitamins and minerals for you and your family. So now we have Katie who's going to show us a fun little trick for, you know, the kids. If you're having them all around for Christmas and you need to entertain some of their energy, get them a little hands-on. We have it prepared for her, and I think it's the cutest idea.
Yes, guys, so I have 2 very cute ideas to make fruit a little bit more fun for the holidays. As you can see, we just have some complex carbs, eggs, a drink, so we need to tie some fruit into it too. So first, I am actually going to tell you about what I have. So strawberries, these are my first ingredient. If you didn't know, but 8 strawberries actually have about the same dose of vitamin C as 1 orange, which is kind of crazy because I didn't know that either.
Oh, wow.
I think I like strawberries better than oranges, so that might be a nice little trick.
They're not as like sour and stuff.
Hey,
so-
oranges are my favorite fruit. Watch it.
This girl even eats the peel.
Yeah, I eat the peel, okay? So back off, girls.
So next I have green grapes with me, and these are really good in vitamins A, C, and K, which help fight infection and boost your immune system. I also brought bananas. So bananas are really great in potassium, and they help fight muscle cramps for the holidays if you're sitting around a lot or wrapping presents and your arms are tired.
What about playing football?
Oh,
My family plays football.
perfect way to
Just
end
saying.
this is with this.
Gotta get the calorie burn before you eat.
So first what I'm going to do is take a knife and I'm going to make a peppermint strawberry candy cane.
That looks so good. You can eat
So-
those. I'm gonna eat them.
Go ahead. So first,
Can't waste.
So first you just start by just simply cutting the banana. You can make it as thick or as thin as you would like.
Now I noticed you're cutting them on a slant. Is that just for decoration or is there a purpose behind it?
You can cut it on a slant or you can cut it. I've noticed that cutting it on a slant actually helps better when making the little candy cane. They kind of flow better. So I would recommend cutting it on a slant, but hey, you can do whatever works best for you. There's always room for error because we can't always
Do it perfect.
do it perfectly. So next, I'm just going to be cutting some strawberries. And these will go right in between the bananas to give it that candy cane look.
There you go.
So cute.
Tops.
Where do you find all these cute ideas?
Pinterest.
What would we do without the internet?
Seriously. Pinterest is a great way to find different ideas for kids for the holidays too.
Oh, cute. So you're layering them in between like the red and the white of a candy cane.
Yes.
I love it.
And then the banana actually helps, like the stickiness in the banana helps stick to the strawberry so you can form it, the candy cane, a
Cute.
little bit better.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So there's
Oh, my little
that.
nephew will love this.
Oh, this needs to go on top.
Bananas and strawberries are two of my favorite fruits, so I think this is going to have to be a year-round addition.
Charlotte, this is for kids.
I'm going to be
not
making
for the
candy canes
adults.
in April. I'm just saying. If you can't tell, I like to eat, so.
We all like to
We all
eat.
do. So this is turning out very, very nicely already.
I love it. And the colors of the strawberries are gorgeous.
Thanks to California strawberries.
That's why we love California. Everything is always in season because it never gets cold.
So
I go for frozen because it's cheaper.
That is always a good option.
and I think one more strawberry will do it.
Wow, so you really only need like one banana and a couple strawberries, and you have a
Yeah.
whole, almost a meal for a little kid.
Yep. And it's a great way just to get them to eat their fruits and vegetables. If they see something like this, you know, it's kind of finger food for them, so they can pick it up and eat it, have fun with it. It's in the shape of a candy cane, so it's perfect.
You know, most kids always eat with their eyes too, so anything that has extra colors is really nice.
Yes.
Now that the candy cane's almost finished, why don't you start to tell us about the other things you
Yes.
made, the little
So you
Santa
can
hats.
kind of, you
Why
can
don't me
form
and
into
Kels
whatever
finish
you
it?
want.
Cute.
So next, I'm going
my
to be
gosh.
making our favorite, the Grinch, with little Santa hats on.
That is so cute.
So what I like to do, I've seen recipes, you know, just you can use the whole grape, but what I think is best for me is cutting it in half because then it actually lays flush against the strawberry and banana. So take all, it's so simple. Miss Noval, would you like to come join me and help?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh my
So
goodness,
you
what are we
just-
doing? We
you
don't have
take
much
a-
time left.
Take a
so-
toothpick
Okay.
and then grab my half of the grape right there.
All right.
You put, all you do is put a banana on.
Ah, a banana. Oh, we got 10 seconds more. We got to make this really
Make
quick.
it quick.
Teamwork.
Good teamwork.
Teamwork.
And
Okay,
there.
awesome. Woo, this
All
is
right.
so
So
cute.
as you can see, then now we have the Grinch.
Thank you for joining us on Chat and Chew. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.